Welcome back to Kelleigh Evaluates Opera Omnia. Today we'll be going over Rosa, which I know this video is coming out extremely late, but gotta get it done anyway. Rosa, if you don't know, hails from Final Fantasy IV. She's of the blue crystal variety, and wields the bow weapons. As far as her base stats go, she's got top of the line initial bravery, with very good attack, maximum brave and speed, with not so great HP, and pretty craptacular defense. As for her passives, things to note is that all of them require for her to use her second skill. So I almost want to just go over the second skill first. But she gives it an invisible party initial bravery and attack buff for the 50. Increases her own attack moderately at 54. And max brave and speed at 58. Like I said, while prior is active. So let's go ahead, jump into a thing, and I'll show you what her skills look like by borrowing a Max Rosa here. So we're going to start off with her second skill, of course, which gives the party 5 turns of prey. Let's go ahead and click it. So what this does is it increases your party's maximum brave and attack, and gives all of your party a nice boost to their current brave based on her attack stat, which is pretty nice. If you add the 35 CP weapon, you'll see that it increases the brave gain and increases the amount of the buffs to max brave and attack are. And it also grants a new buff, re-raise, for 5 turns. And if you're new to the series and don't know necessarily what re-raise does, is it automatically revives you if you get KO'd. And I've watched this happen in a co-op, and it does indeed save the turn order. So this is a massively good buff. And I think you cannot run an effective Rosa without the 35 CP weapon. Her 60 passive gives it 1 extra use, increases the brave gain further, increases the strength of the buffs further, and gives it lower action delay. It also turns your HP attack into HP attack plus, which is just a 1-hit brave to HP attack while prey is active. Now, let's go over the other skill. Let's go ahead and just click it for funsies. Divine Blast at its base is a 1-hit brave to HP magic attack. Pretty simple stuff here. Adding the 15 CP weapon increases the potency, gives all of your allies bravery based on the HP damage dealt. So, again, she's gonna need this weapon passive as well to properly function, because you can't just sit there spamming prey. You actually have to push the damage outside of her EX. And this is going to apply even more brave battery, so you can't live without it. The 55 passive makes it hit 3 times, increases the potency further, and your brave attack becomes brave plus while prey is active, which is just a 2-hit brave attack. Now we'll go over her EX weapon and EX ability. The EX ability is Luminous Weapon. Let's go ahead and show it off here real quick. So what that did is a 4-hit AoE Brave plus a single target HP attack. The Brave damage is increased versus a single target and can overflow to 120%. It also gives your allies Bravery based on the amount of HP damage dealt, and gives you a no cost for 1 turn. So you can reapply a free re-raise, which is, again, extremely strong. I honestly think she'll be able to help people who have been struggling with EX missions possibly get through them if they were struggling in keeping alive towards like the end. L being her EX weapon 1 time increases the Brave damage the skill does. A second time will increase the overflow limit. And the third, like most of them, is a faster recast time. So let's just go ahead and get out of this mission. As far as her artifacts go, I definitely recommend Devoted White Mage up, because it's, again, another invisible attack buff for the party. These are super good. I did not mean to press that. There you go. Japanese name on the screen, if you're trying to farm the artifacts yourself. As for second place, her batteries are based off of her attack, so that's definitely another good stat to have. Third, definitely want to have some a larger pool to hold on to, especially if you have that EX weapon, because she builds a ridiculous amount of Brave off of that EX weapon. And an acceptable 4th place to me would be Divine Blast power up, because again, that's how you should be pushing the damage outside of your EX. All in all, if you are already going through EX missions, I don't think Rosa offers too much to you, but it should definitely help people who are struggling a little bit. And as far as her banner goes, I believe it is Sabin and Yuri, who, they're not too remarkable characters, and they definitely don't make pulling this banner any better. So only do it if you really want that Rosa stuff. My opinion is she's got the battery, but unfortunately there's no HP attack triggered off of Prey, so that's pretty bottom tier. And I think out of synergy, Divine Blast is gonna show how actual little damage it's going to do. So like offensively, she's gonna be pretty weak, and offensively is how much 2 of her 3 Brave batteries are based off of. So she might have an early high ranking, but I can honestly see her dropping to about 85. And I do believe the Japanese gave her an early 90. Yes, an early 90. I'd give her an 85. So with that being said, that's my evaluation of Rosa with a skill showcase at their maximum potential via a friend. Thanks to that person. Don't know who you are, but thanks nonetheless. That's as far as the next video, not entirely sure which is coming out between a new character or a lost chapter, but it's either going to be Golbez if it's a new character, or Kefka if it's a lost chapter first. Maybe even possibly make a video on what the hell's happening with this Ifrit Ultimate that's happening later tonight. But until then, see you next time.